Hello there everyone. Welcome once more to the Universal Dance and Music Arts ABU-DHABI. It is I, Ginger, presenting something, a bit of a dance check, you can say. So you are out there talking a little bit about dance, trying to improve your social dance. So I've released so many videos thus far on bachata, salsa, lady styling, even Kizomba. And today I decided to take a foray to go back to Kizomba and help the ladies a bit more with their hip movements by just showing you some basic hip rotations, you can say, that you can use privately to help you loosen up those kinks within your waistline, okay? Now there's something you must understand, and it's absolutely important. For you, generally, as a dancer, to develop your entire sense of, to be able to move your body, whether it's your hip, if it's your torso, arms, you need to have a sense of body awareness, and that is that you need to be connected to your body, and that is your core spreading, imagine from the center and all that energy spreading out to your legs, to your arms, upwards towards your head. Without body awareness, you cannot understand how to move properly to the song. Today I'm emphasizing once more of the hips, awareness of the hips, and how to move in Kizomba. Earlier on I had a video that spoke about two types of movements. One which I call the pendulum action, like so, which is just like the clock, and another which spoke about rotations in this manner, which I call the infinity, either with your legs closed or with your legs open, the infinity. So also the pendulum action can be like so with the legs closed, or even broader by spreading your legs open a little bit, and then the pendulum action becomes even clearer. So today I'm going to be talking about some basic movements you can do in Kizomba for the ladies to help you loosen up those kinks in your waistline and to get you a bit more flexible, to allow you to understand better how to manipulate your hips in the Ginga, okay? All right, so I'm just going to turn around so that you can see my hip movements, and then you can understand a little bit better. So we're going to start today with something I call the thiscnew, or the double slow timing, and that is 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So how I do it to the music, I go with my right foot because it's the lady styling. I go with my right, we go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. I'll repeat that, and that goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. It is important when you are dancing the Ginga that you take your power from the floor. Now, there is a difference moving within your hips in such a manner, doing that within, I call this movements within the hips, You're not really taking your power from the floor. You're just kind of isolating the hips and moving lightly. The thiscnew involves you really settling into the ground and engaging your hips and pushing from the floor into the ankle, to the knees, all the way to the hips before you do a weight change. Weight change. Weight change. Weight change. I'm going to turn once more so you can see that. And from the floor upwards, from the floor upwards, from the floor, and from the floor. And as you can see, as I do this thiscnew movement, I have a hip rising and a hip falling. And guess what? What could you call this? Exactly, the infinity sign. Very prevalent once more. And this is a factor that runs through majority of the social dance styles we have. The infinity. Let's try this to music. As opposed to a bent knee action. And this is why, because the knees are straight, you're better able to see me change my weight from foot to foot. So if you're engaging in this action in Kizomba, make sure your movements are coming from the floor. Let's take on another basic, okay? And what I'm just going to simply do is a touch, touch, close, touch, close. And there again we talk about weight distribution. I'm moving to the side, close, side, close. And let's add a bit more. How about the backward forward movement? So look at it, I'm going to go backward, and in going backward I'm going to explain to you the movement I am making right here, or what we call the slow salsa movement, or forward with the left, forward action. Alright? I'm going to try to use it and then I'm going to explain a bit more. If you have any questions on this movement, make sure you comment below. This is the movement number 2 in our Kizomba basic movement for ladies section, okay? Movement number 2. Kizomba is characterized by the factor we call weight change. Weight change, singular most important factor, be it man or woman, you need to understand that in Kizomba, even if you're moving to the side, there is a weight change that goes when you step from the foot to the knee to the hip. And there's a point whereby you distribute the weight from center to the foot that goes out, receives the weight, and transfers it back to the standing leg previously. Once more. So what you do, sorry, I just received the call. So what you do once more, you're going to transfer your weight. You're going to go to the right, 1, transfer your weight, 2, 30, and then on the other side, 5, 6, and 7. Now you're going to do the same thing, taking your right foot back. Now when you transfer, there's something I would like to point out here. Look at how I'm transferring through the hip. So what I'm moving from my left to my right. This is my right hip. And I'm moving backwards and transferring back to my left hip. Backwards and transferring back to my left hip and closing. Then I'm taking my left forward. As I take my left forward, I transfer the weight to the left and back to the right. And close. Again, to the left, back to the right, and close. So this is very important, okay? And it happens again using that technique I spoke of, the infinity action. But actually, a bit of infinity and a bit of a pendulum action. So here, you can even say more pendulum, but then there is a twist going back and forth that ultimately makes it the infinity. Okay? All right. So once more with music, I want you to watch these actions. I'm going to turn so you can see one more time. side together action as my movement number 3. Here there is a distribution of the weight all the way to the right. Oh, 1. And then as I close my left to the right, I move from my right hip backwards, through left, center to the right. And then I repeat it on my left-hand side. Move to the left, backwards through left, and at the tail end, I bring my right hand. I'm going to show you that in the back. And that is swinging your hips through infinity sign from the right, going backwards, bringing it back to center, and then moving to the left, going from left to right, and connecting once more. And 1, and a 2, a 3, and a 4. A 1, and a 2, a 3, and a 4. To music.
I give praise for someone to cheat on somebody. All I want is a partnership, a relationship. Can you handle this? I love you, baby.
Remember to really change your weight. So watch how I change my weight. Cascade 1, a 2, let's sing together, a 30, and a 4. And I always go through the back, say the back region, okay? Well done. Movement number 4 is a bit of a freestyle, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is. I'm going to turn around so you can see what it is. You're going backwards, starting with the right. 1, 2. Then the left, 3, 4. And then 3, 4, you're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Take the right back. 5, 6, 7, 8. So once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again with your left. So now with your left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that facing you. Starting with your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. So I'm going to explain this movement. Find out in our series is a bit of a freestyle. So you can see the 4th freestyle section, you can call it that. Starting with your right, you're going to go back action 1, back action 2, and make sure you replace the weight on the foot going back. Then you do a back action, but empty in the hip, transfer, 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 hold it on 8. Then this time you have your left free. Take it back action, transfer your weight, back action, transfer once more, and then empty hip, transfer, 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 stop. And I always like to do a general count of 8. So let's try some music. I'm going to start from the back.
Talk to you. I've been thinking about us, I've been thinking about we, and get comfortable.
entire 4 actions, all at once. Here we go.
Let me talk to you.